Question 1. Why is WAP used in the browser? Answer. WAP is also known as Wireless Application Protocol that is used for the technical standards. This provides the accessing of the information over the wireless network of the mobile services. WAP is used for the mobile devices and act as a browser for the mobile phones that uses the protocol used only in phones. WAP also provide applications like email by mobile, tracking system, sports-related activities, news headlines, etc. WAP provides the services to be more secure and open to many clients at the same time with interactive data services. Question 2. What are the differences being brought from WAP 1.1 to WAP 1.3? Answer. WAP has developed in providing the software and the releases being made by using the WAP specifications. WAP provides the software protocol that can be used to enhance the specification over time. WAP supports group of large number of mobile operators and market and consists of no inbuilt technology. WAP uses the efforts by providing the alerts and notifications to the users that uses mobile and the latest technology of it. PAP is also known as Push Access Protocol by using the WAP specification that provides greater security. Question 3. What is the use of DEC and card in WAP? Answer. WAP allows the applications to interact with the users using the mobile devices or WAP-enabled devices. The display on the devices is small or large according to the requirement, and the defining of size is also known as DEC. DEC is the place where all the users' input and responses are evaluated and shown, and modification happens according to that. Individual screens are used for the information that carries out the different tasks, and this way of carrying out the thing is known as cards. The cards appear within the DEC one after another at a time and store the card in separate files on the server. Question 4. What is the process to write WAP applications? Answer. WAP applications are represented in the same way as HTML pages and it requires no skills of programming. It provides the use of WML script applications that is loosely bound to the programming and its rules. Scripts that are used in the application provide mini application running on the WAP device and carrying out the calculations. WAP applications are also made to interact with the user like JavaScript and HTML pages. WAP applications can be created using the server-side scripting language and the database that is used to store the information like spreadsheet, etc. WAP uses the server-based programming environment such as Java, and according to that the applications or WML gets generated dynamically. Question 5. What is the function of WAP simulator? Answer. WAP simulator is used to describe the software that allows the implementation of it is to be done on software directly. It is used to implement the device on the software rather than the physical device like mobile phone, etc. It allows local WAP development of devices that can be used as SDKs and through which the WAP applications can be tested. Simulators are used to write the content online that directly connects to a given website using the HTTP. WAP simulator is used to view the content written in WML format and it will be read by the web browsers as well. Question 6. What is the procedure to access WML content using a simulator? Answer. WML content can be accessed by using the web browser and typing in the URL that is used to load the website. WAP devices provide special URLs that load the content directly from the handheld devices. It provides the configuration information with the database or others using the simulator like address books. It allows the access of the WML-based resources on the web with the use of tracking services. WAP-based content uses the naming convention that changes or alters the www to WAP that provides the resources on the WAP site. Question 7. What are the limitations of accessing the resources using WAP? Answer. WAP doesn't allow the accessing the resources on the internet due to the limitations of the web browsers. It doesn't display the result when the WAP is used with the internet on personal computers. WAP doesn't provide logistics with the currently working system and it just provides a way to access to the web content. WAP can only interact with the backend scripts and databases to fetch the information from the web browsers to display it. WAP doesn't provide the accessing of the resources due to the incompatibility of large number of resources to be shared with the users. Question 8. What is the difference between WML script and JavaScript? Answer. WML script is used with the WML pages, whereas JavaScript is used with the HTML pages and it is not compatible with WML. JavaScript is the part of the WAP or wireless application protocol, whereas WML script comes under WML only. WML script is used for the client-side scripting and it is not different from JavaScript, whereas JavaScript is used for performing tasks like user input validations and generating of error messages. WML script uses the ECM script but it is not compatible with the JavaScript, whereas JavaScript is fully compatible with the HTML. Question 9. What is the process to differentiate between HTML and WML clients? Answer. The differentiation is done on the basis of the user requesting the URL from the web browser having the WAP-compatible device. Web server is attached with the WAP gateway that serves the request by sending the HTTP header that differentiates different user agent. The user agents request the URL and on the basis of the request server response using the server-side scripts. Server-side script examines the value and generates the WML corresponding to the application that is running. WML gets generated on the basis of request if the devices are WAP compatible, otherwise HTML gets generated where the user agent can be detected. Question 10. What is the process of configuring the web server using MIME types to serve WML? Answer. HTML documents are accessed by the web browser by sending the request to the web server regarding the documents. MIME extension is used to deliver the messages from the web browser to server and vice versa. The MIME type needs to be stored on the server to use the formats like images, sounds, word processed documents and others. The association is being made using the file name and the extension through which it needs to be attached and sent over to the web. As the request is being given in HTML document in the browser, the extension gets associated with the browser and it is being rendered into a browser. Question 11. What is the process to integrate ODBC database with WML? Answer. ODBC database is not an open source technology and used in the computing platforms with WML. ODBC database requires a bridge to connect it with other technologies used in the software. ODBC gets implemented in the software that allows the application to be created to access the information from the third-party database. SQL queries are embedded with the script and the data can be accessed and written back to a formatted WML code. The server that is used to access the content type uses HTTP header from which the WML gets generated. Question 12. What are the signals transferred in GPRS? Answer. GPRS is 2.5 generation of GSM radio interface is same as GSM, so I think it also uses the same frequency band and modulation, i.e. 900-1800 MHz, GMSK modulation. Question 13. What are the events loaded by choosing an action by the user? Answer. User selects the OK option using the WAP-enabled devices, then the event on pick is loaded with the script of singto.cgi. The value is passed to the variable termed as sendTo as the parameter used in CGI, and then it uses the WML variable that starts with $. The variable name gets encapsulated in the URL containing the CGI formatted name and value, i.e. name equals value. The URL displays the URL that is being entered by the WAP user and it calls the URL that is being given in the code. The use of CGI lib libraries takes place to make it possible to fetch the value from the URL. Question 14. What is the method to obtain user input in WML page? Answer. WAP allows the use of WML that defines certain tags and elements that can be used to fetch the data from one object to another object. The inputs are of different types depending upon the choices of the users and providing the defined types. The input types can be used to provide the text field where the user can insert the alphanumeric characters to represent the data. It also provides a way to select the correct option from number of options, like tag is used to show the text field. Select tag is used for multi-option selection that provides a drop-down list. Question 15. What are the ways through which it can be prevent the WML deck from being read from the cache? Answer. WML deck gets downloaded on the WAP device and the code is stored in the device till the application is being shut down or the time is expired. The code is stored in the WAP device and it allows the request to be sent locally from the device to the network. The caching technique is available that provide a way to use the cache of the web browser and store the information. Caching is time-sensitive information and it changes very quickly according to the web pages or the requirements. Caching can be prevented from the WML deck is by forcing the refreshment of the URL and not using the cache that is being stored previously.